in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their... first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 3 now. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. They get 20 yards after the play and move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down from the 42.
Let's go now. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
The Packers going nickel on third. Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it.
What? Wow.
And his instincts right on for that one. Took a second look at it and ends up changing the call. Right back to Worthy. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Pacheco will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
45. Right. Blacked out. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Fuck you wanted to
third down, Dimbe, but the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Going on first down, Mahomes. Mahomes cut along the left sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
But Packer on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense,
Here we go.
well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready. 38. Cut.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Come on. Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Yellow. Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
Pacheco loses it on the hit, and he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
A gain of 28 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Back to the air, Mahomes. It's his running back. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
Chubb has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense final backbone before this becomes a runaway.
I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready.
Play action. Love. Buying some time left.
What?
The in route complete.
Oh, the fuck.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Running on first here with Jacobs. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Connects here with Jalen Nolan. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down throw, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
A first down carry for Pacheco. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. To the air with Love. Looking slant route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Rolling into enemy territory. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And they take this in for the score. The Packers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No to return this. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Red. 32.
Love from the gun. Reeled in by January. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Bails out of the pocket quick, and he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, Love trying again.
Hit it! Damn, that's your pick.
But the pass winds up incomplete. It's
Wait,
third
no.
down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Front pass brought in, and they're going to bring him down at the 36. A gain of 15 there, and that's good for a Green Bay first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
Here we go. Black 40. Set, go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He's going to
Oh,
save
no.
a couple of yards charging up the gut. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Ready, set.
It's second and 8.
Now, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Love looking to pass. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
It's complete to Reed out left. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
What I'm looking for.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
They're going to go. It's Love.
What time he think he go get?
Slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It gives a good check out. Stop the drive. Off attack, but it's also football. And they say the
Whole lot of
Packers
fumbling.
got to this one. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand? Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
My ball cut.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Running left with Pacheco. And some room to work. He took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Oh, it was good. That's what the fuck it was. There.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. This one's out to Noah, left side.
There you go. Put him in there, Mahomes. Wait a second.
The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments block, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it had some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
42. Packers 21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Ready, yellow, red, 38.
The final throw before the break. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
52 blaster.
They work against the blitz. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Offense in a hurry up here. Love that throw. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back. It shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He had it for a moment, but incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
33, yellow.
Love throwing on 4th.
Killing.
They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Go line.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run. He starts quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
43, 15.
Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
49. Packers 21. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready up.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Foot ready.
Love now, off the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along the routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Blaster, 6, 60 red. 60 red.
Back to the air. Love. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the pistol, here's Love. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that's...
Get that. Took that bitch.
And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Let's go, Woo, ladies.
49-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. There he goes. Right sideline.
Get money, boy.
Get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
56. Packers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue, slide blue.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
Get that money. Boys out there balling. Man, these niggas out here balling.
Second interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Hey, ribble in. That's a long way.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. That's Reed on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense to the line fast.
That's good.
First down throw. Here's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point.
63. Packers 28.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Fall down these two. Let's go, Blue Lady.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. for big yards on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
Packers 28. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Ready.
Love from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Okay, ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, set. 52 blue. 22 middle. Black shot. Drill green. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Escapes the pocket. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. On the move, headed right. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
Motioning the tight end now.
70, hop 70.
3rd down from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good. Packers, 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Come on.
It's the Packers with the football and a chance to they'll do some window dressing here in the 4th. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He pulls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got it! Has a layup for it for touchdown! The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers take 7 points off the deficit. On now is McManus to kick this away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Low.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep this time. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Steady.
Working on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he ain't.
Looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. He just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. Ball throw, 3rd and long. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
43. I don't need to.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep running away with this.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chiefs 77. Packers 42. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll come out throwing. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Ain't no wrong with you. Get your ass back in the game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs are running him out of the
I ain't go
building.
slow no more.
It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Packers 42. Harrison Butker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Get up. Crack all 80.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's lead downfield, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut into the lead by another point.
Packers 49. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw to that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What's that?
Again, it's Chubb. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
A loss of 2.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the
Yellow.
2-yard line.
There's a wide right. My time.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chiefs 91. Packers 49. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. Check,
Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And they're gonna drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't gonna stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Check.
First play is a design run. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he put everything he's got behind it.
Damn, how long did it take that
And
motherfucker
the
to get
Packers
there?
will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
I wonder why you
Nice
kept
starting
running. I
spot
don't
for the
know if I
Packers
stopped
here. This
playing
is
that
1st
match
and 10.
defense. That shit, I don't know how you play that shit.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep
That's big.
downfield.
Come on.
Back-to-back throws.
These niggas can't hold on to the ball.
He's making risky decisions with the football.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
18. Go.
They'll throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside
Got
the
that
10.
bitch.
One
What
of
the
the biggest plays
fuck?
right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Those counts. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
60 Vikings, 60
Second
Vikings.
and goal at the 7-yard line.
He's going to throw it again.
I knew he was going. Oh, I was right.
And it's caught for a touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take 7 points off the deficit.
Packers 56.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Packers 6, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Yellow. Hey, 15, yellow.
He's going to pass it here. He's going to try another deep one here.
Oh, he had that bitch. How you drop that motherfucker?
just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And once again, they can't connect. This
Oh, I
one
know
misses
where
the
I'm
tight
fucking
end.
up at.
And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Easy. I don't listen. Hey, 57.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but
I'm
they come
slamming
up empty.
them out.
It's
Y'all
gonna be turned
can't
up on
stand
downs.
it.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll send him over right.
60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Panther 11.
On the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This will be the final play of the game.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Top 19. Top 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. Brings it in. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get ball back here, get back. I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Poses.
that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to appoint the mantle of where you see the time. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, we'll make you fly. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they gonna click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, aight, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Now, with my the mic. like that characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma run out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my fly lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. On my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Becky just got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now. Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.